as you see that everywhere in the world, including the federal government of Nigeria, is committed to universal health coverage. And by this means that making healthcare affordable and accessible to all Nigerians, all citizens. USSD is a technology that uses the telephony and the mobile network to be able to connect to Nigerians, all the citizens. And because you have hundreds of millions of people that actually have telephone in their hands and they can use USSD even without internet service. So it then becomes, that means we have been able to solve the problem of distribution. We're able to solve the problem of opportunity for people to have access to quickly, on board with such care. And so that's why AXA Mansard, always innovating, come up with another idea of saying, how can we do this last mile properly? How can we make sure health insurance gets to the last mile and there's convenience in terms of accessing it? And the second benefit of USSD is the fact that it also connects each subscriber to their bank account and they can actually pay in installments. So it means that you are not really going to pay at once because things are difficult. People may not be able to pay the cost of the healthcare at once. So you can pay like monthly. Some even could actually do it in a way that it becomes weekly, like a standing instruction sort of things. And so we've solved the second problem, the problem of convenience of payment. So you're able to pay in installment, you're able to pay as if you're really not paying. So when people actually have that convenience of payment as if they're really not paying, it enables people to onboard en masse. And that way we will accelerate the universal health coverage. This is a very important area that both private and public sector, they're really eager to ensure that we accelerate the universal health coverage by year 2030. NHIS is committed to this as well. And everybody is really looking forward to see how we can onboard millions of Nigeria to be able to have access to quality healthcare without having to, pay an hand and a leg at once, but rather they pay in installments and they can pay even at the comfort of their home. By dialing *987#, you are able to sign and get on board. Even you can do that this morning. As you said, you even mentioned a high populous country like India, which has a population of in excess of 1.1 billion. And then there's no way you can easily access when you have a wide population except to make it very convenient. So the business case is very obvious. We have over 100 million people carrying mobile phone. In fact, last statistics shows about 140 million lines across all the telcos. And so you have an average, even a teenager from secondary school up until a very old man has access to mobile phones. And so therefore you have a huge force of people who can transact, businesses who can transact things on their mobile phone. So you already have that. So it means that the working population of Nigeria, from farmers to the professionals in the office, to everyone that is working, has access to bank accounts, whether through the mobile agent bank account or through conventional commercial bank accounts, and they have access to mobile phone. Combining these two together give us a huge access to be able to enable the working population, be it in formal and informal sector, to enroll onto health insurance and other transactions of great value. So that's why we partner with Airtel. And Airtel, as you know, Airtel has a huge telecommunication network across the entire nation from Lagos to Maiduguri, from Sokoto to Port Harcourt, and across all the, everyone in the rural community as well as in the urban area can access telecommunications through their bank account and pay for their healthcare services through a prepaid system like health insurance. So for us, it's not just a business case, it's also a social case, because we want to make sure that healthcare access is not only as restricted onto the few elites that are very much aware and they have a deep pocket. We want to make sure that healthcare, it goes beyond status, but healthcare is actually like a right to everyone. So by making sure we have convenient payment, even though we know healthcare is expensive, but we must be able to innovate to make it easier for people to pay, easier for people to prevent incidents of serious incidents on healthcare by ensuring that they are educated through health insurance system, and by signing on and getting on board on this kind of arrangements, they will have both preventive as well as curative sets of healthcare. So you can see that the business case is enormous and very daring. The plan covers services like malaria, immunization for the kids. It covers disease-specific plans things like infections, simple infections that you can do, and it actually is graduated. As we move from the simple disease-specific plan, it also goes into chronic disease. It goes into management of maternal care, pregnancy, gynecology issues, and it goes on and on and on. So you can actually get based on what you need per time. So it covers all. And the hospital spread, they cover across the entire nation. We have over 1,000 hospitals. We have also hundreds of pharmaceutical. We have also PPMV that is also going to be signed on, that is patent store eventually, that will be included in the scheme, so that everywhere we have an healthcare store can actually give decent, high quality service to the populace. So that way we are empowering not only the customers, we are improving the quality of the providers, we are also strengthening awareness among the entire populace and all the stakeholders in the healthcare business. USSD charge, yes, of course, you know that it takes something to actually run all of those services of telcos as well as banking. I think USSD's service is just about less than 7 naira today, some between 6 naira, 50 kobo to 5 naira. And then what AXA Health has done, AXA Mansard Health, is that we have also packaged insurance that is as low as 500 naira per annum. With 500 naira per annum, you can actually buy a malaria cover and you can be treated. So that way, it helps you that, okay, so the total cost of ownership becomes 507 naira if you had the cost of USSD. And so that's why sometimes we even say, look, some people are actually doing NGO services. They can actually also go into community and adopt. So it's allowed to do an adoption where you adopt community of people, buy maybe 1,000 people, 500 people, and then you buy this cover for them, and they cover on those areas that they really value the most. And so the total cost of ownership is just about 507 naira, inclusive of the USSD cover. And we'll continue to innovate to see how can we do better? How can we make this thing as more accessible? Despite the rising cost of healthcare because of inflation, despite the challenges of the economy, we must continue to innovate to see how do we reduce the burden of healthcare by ensuring we have innovative, efficient, cost-efficient services available without losing the quality. So with as low as 507 naira, you're on board on this particular plan. And of course, you can add more by increasing other services, other products that can offer you more comprehensive bouquet that goes higher than 500 naira. But as low as 507 naira, you're on board. MyAXA Plus is an enhancement on original version that we built in 2017, which is MyAXA, which is another way of AXA always innovating to ensure that we serve our customers on a proactive and a continuous basis. MyAXA Plus particularly is an enhancement on the financial services that we offer to the customers, be it in insurance, healthcare, as well as asset management. And that continue to be what we actually pride on. Some of the things that we did on MyAXA Plus that have differentiated us again, that has been an improvement, because we always listen to the customers' feedback from time to time. When the customers give us a feedback, we quickly incorporate the things that the customer treasure the most and ensure that we serve them. Some of the things that we have done now include the way you can actually request for claim. You can actually now claim on the MyAXA app, and your claim gets, very quickly turned around, and you get all the services. We have an accident on vehicle, your home has a fire incident or personal accident, domestic accident, you can easily go to MyAXA app, lodge in your claim, track your claim, and get your claim quickly settled. Also, you can actually book hospital visits with your MyAXA app. You want to book for a specialist visit, you want to go for dental, optical, or any of the services you require on a healthcare. With MyAXA app, you can easily do that. Not only that, you can actually see securely all the things that all the visits you have made to the hospital. Maybe you have been treated on malaria, you've been treated on this and that, and then you can have your own medical record at your fingertips securely for yourself. So you can talk to your GP, when you change GP, you can actually again show your new GP what actually you have been treated for, and that makes you to have more ownership of your healthcare, and that's very, very good. Not only that, we have also made very simplified method of doing asset management. So it means that you can actually liquidate your investment very easily with MyAXA Plus. In fact, you can actually liquidate your investment within 3 minutes. It's as if you're actually doing your normal internet banking transfer, because we are always listening to the customer. We're always listening to how can we make the customer much more comfortable. How can we serve the customer? We're driven by customer service. We're centered around customer interest. And so continuously, we're thinking of new ways of doing things better and how we can increase the satisfaction of our customers. And there are a lot more features on the MyAXA App Plus that benefit the customers long time. Before you know it, another version will be released again, because we are thinking always with the customer's mind. The unique selling point of MyAXA Plus is first and foremost the convenience of use. It's so easy to use, and customers are very happy to interact with it because it's very customer friendly. The user experience is great. If you see the comments on the net about the simplicity, the attractiveness, the experience the user finds while using it is number one using selling point. And second to that is the fact that it has features that actually improve the experience of the customer in the area of savings, protection, healthcare access, liquidation, claims, and what have you. And I will be specific on the areas where it actually deepens financial inclusion. The first one is the fact that with MyAXA Plus, you can actually renew your insurance policy. Be it motor, be it travel, you can buy new policies. It's easy for you right at the comfort of your home. You can actually initiate insurance transactions, complete it, make all your payments, and renew. So this makes it easy for you not to worry about having to go to a physical office. Now we are in a period where we have restriction because of COVID, because of all sorts of things. So everybody wants to quickly transact their business online and very quickly to be attended to. The second very important point is the fact that with the service we offer, like investment liquidation for asset management, in seconds, you can liquidate your portfolio. You can have access to your phone, you can liquidate into a bank account, you can actually do transaction with your phone, whether you buy as low as recharge card purchases, or you are paying for bills, you're paying for your airtime or your DSTV, whatever bills you need to pay. Your fund is not kept idle in the portfolio. So it's active, it's a living fund where you can actually do a lot of your day-to-day transaction with. And that helps you to do that at the comfort of your desk. You're not actually waiting for 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Right there in seconds, you're liquidating right there in seconds, you're transacting right there in seconds, you are paying for bills and all of that. You can pay for health insurance bills. You can pay for subscription of all sorts. And that for us, it's not only very unique, it's also helping us to increase financial awareness. And we are deepening financial inclusion by doing that. And the last one I will mention about is on claim. Very important, because people buy insurance just in the event of claim. Maybe they have an accident. It could be domestic accident. It could be accident on the road. It could be accident with a vehicle and all of that. Insurance essence is to actually be able to pay very quickly and make you comfortable, indemnify you, put you back to that comfort position where you were before the accident. And so that's what we do. And through MyAXA App Plus, you can easily initiate the claim and get sorted out. Some claims you can actually sort it out within same day and get yourself sorted out and you smile. We do not want our customers to really feel bad because they have a risk element or because they are in a particular challenge. We want to actually put them back to that comfort zone they were before the accident occurred, before the risk crystallizes, and that actually helps. So overall, as you interact with MyAXA Plus, you continue to get more aware of the services that financial service company like us actually offer. You continue to get more literate, and you are able to transact all your businesses very quickly and very timely. And the last point there is the fact that it is a data-driven system. It is an artificial intelligence built system, wherein that all the activities of the customers, they are being configured and integrated together to be able to offer useful advice to the customer. Offering advice on healthcare, how to do more preventive, how you not fall sick, suddenly, how to manage chronic care. healthcare advisory. At the same time, financial service, health advisory service as well. What kind of investment to put your fund in, what are the things that are important for you to take note of, the risk appetite, how to measure, and all of the things that will enable you to make wise decisions in investment, to enable you to actually protect all that are valuable to you. So you have a financial advisory service through the well-built AI-driven system that is on MyAXA Plus. AXA is actually a committed organization onto data security. We signed on to Global Data Security Protection Act as well as Nigerian Data Security Protection Act. And so we build all our applications and all our services around best practice in terms of security system for data. And so MyAXA App Plus is actually secure. The data is secure. The customer is always in the focus of the MyAXA app. And so it meets all of the requirements of the guideline for data protection, both in Nigeria, Europe, and all over the world. And so your data is secure as a customer, and it's private and confidential, and it has met all of the requirements. Maybe I should not also forget to mention, because of the things that we do with MyAXA App Plus, because of the user experience, because of the standard that we adhere to, and because of the customer centricity that we actually bear it into, we have won the most innovative digital award by of course, the prestigious Global Business Award. And that again is just a testament to show that we are committed into improving the lives of our customers and to making sure that they constantly have a convenient platform that enable them to do their day-to-day, financial service and transaction. Very, very important question. And maybe I must even make you smile by saying that it's an app built by the youth, for the youth, and shall be experienced by everybody. The nature of the app actually is very, like I mentioned is very, very customer friendly, youth friendly. We use the language of the youth. We simplify insurance. Sometimes before people think that insurance is just one old traditional school of thought and something for old people. No. It's just a financial service that actually improves the life of everyone from your youth, in fact, from childhood. And so the language we use, the user experience, the look and feel, and everything around the app is actually appealing to the youth, and it's easy for the youth. And it's in all the major areas of operating system. It's on Android, it's on iPhone, it's very slicky, you can connect to it very, very easily. So it's something that the young people will be very happy, and we have products and services in there that are actually are very, very appealing to the youth. Basic products like savings even for university students. You can actually, connect to MyAXA Plus and you begin to enjoy that savings scheme for as low as 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira for investment, as well as your healthcare as well. It makes you to be able to have a full, experience of what it means to have financial service company that cares for you in all the areas of your needs. For example, the young person is connected, is able to understand what it means by his BMI, blood pressure, when he jogs, how does that burn calorie, and how does that improve the lifestyle? What's the difference between your biological age and your lifestyle, induced age, because you actually give yourself into exercise and all of that stuff. And so we're giving the young people opportunity to start early, building what is very important to them. To start early, building wealth of the future. And the wealth is not only in money, also in their healthcare. And so I think it's an app that is actually, once again, built by the youth and built for the youth and for everyone.